Welcome back to the Sunday show, guys. So now we're here at the second half of the show. I hope you're ready, seated, and we're going to carry on speaking a little bit more about Yasmin. We're going to get to know her on a more deeper level. Yasmin, the first, honestly, getting to know you, you've done so much, but I know there's more to you, and I want to get to know you. What are you like outside of your working hours? You spoke about family.
Yeah, outside my working hours, I'm a mum of 3 kids, so a lot of time goes on to my kids, taking them after school clubs, every duty, tuition centres and stuff like that. We have Saturdays normally our family time, so we always do something as a family on a Saturday. My husband's day off on that day as well. We like to spend a lot of times. I love watching films. That's my once the kids are in bed, then I relax, some Netflix, sort of thing. But I just like a lot of old school films, the old ones. They're the best, I think.
We're going to get to the films in a bit. I know you spoke about the torch, and you said, your daughter seen you. Talk to me more about that, when you kind of held the torch. Obviously it's more than just you holding it as a professional in the industry. It's, you're a mother. How was that like?
Oh, amazing. I think, like I said, I represent a lot of people. I'm just a normal person, really. So, a Bengali, a Muslim, an Asian, female. I think a lot of people, representing a lot of people. If people that know me, know my journey, everyone's proud. I think they're proud of the people at my workplace, my team, my players. It's because they've all played a part. It's like celebrating, it's not just me, it's all the people that got me to where I am, the support I've got. My husband, amazing. I mean, he did a lot of sacrifices. When I first did it, it was all voluntary based, and he owns his own business, so he had to take extra days off, and then he had to employ another staff to cover. So it was like a loss for him, but he knew that it's something I wanted to do, and he backed me. So holding it, everyone that's been part of my journey, proud, my parents, everyone, it's just amazing. And and then after I came back, they threw me a surprise party as well. Aww. So it was like, wow, and it's great to know that they actually are proud of, of everything I've achieved, and they've all had, played a part in my journey. So it's not just for me, it's for everyone there as well. Yeah. That's honestly so inspiring to hear, and it's all about teamwork. But obviously there are sacrifices you have to make along the way, being a mother, separating work to, family. You said so often, you take out time from your normal day-to-day, from your working hours with your family and give that time back. How do you, is it a struggle for you? If there were struggles, how did you overcome that? I think I've got the balance right. Now I've got the balance right. Where I work, they're amazing. They accommodate for me. So I do my coaching on one whole day. So I don't have to, before it was on a Monday, on a Tuesday, on a Wednesday, on a Thursday, and it was just like an hour. Yeah. And it was like going all the way, and you couldn't do anything. And, where now on the Monday, I'm there from 4 till I get home about 9 o'clock. But then that is the day I coach, and the rest is just an hour, and that's it. And, I have the whole day and evening. So it works. They've worked it around me, so I'm not coming in every hour. So, I'm blessed to have people that are considerate, and I balance it. So I know tomorrow is Monday, it's my long session. I start in another school as well, so I'm going to be out the house from 2. So I'll make sure my dinner, everything is prepped during the day. So my daughter's got A-levels, so at the moment, so I don't want to put her pressure on her. So I cook everything and get everything ready. And then, she's helpful. She's 18, so she can look after my younger one is Nyla. So she's only, she's 10. So supportive family, they help me. But I normally work around it, I balance it right. I'll have to, if I need to cook beforehand, I'll cook beforehand. So.
You spoke about your daughter going into A-levels. Obviously, you're in the sports kind of sector. So have they taken interest in sports, or are you
are they taking?
Yeah, that's a question a lot of people ask because I've got 2 daughters, so they say to me, "Oh, your daughter, you must have been football." But you know what? My oldest one, I couldn't get her. She's a big football fan. She'll watch every United game. She is proper. But I can't get her to play. I try to get sessions. She doesn't. She goes, "I'm just a watcher. I'm not a player." So so I don't want to force anyone. And my younger one's more artist. She loves drama, dancing. She does athletics. So she's more on that. I've taken her a few times, but it's hard because I'm there from 4 o'clock to 9 o'clock. It's unfair to take her a session. There's no one to pick her up. My husband's at work at the time, so sort of thing. But she makes sure she's doing other stuff. But she enjoys her dance and drama and athletics. So she does things like that.
There's so much, and just being a sports coach, it's your job, but then you're a mother as well. That's a full-time job. So around the clock, you're just doing so much. How do you make time for yourself?
When they're in bed, so sometimes my sleep timetable is completely out the window sometimes because I've got an early start, but my time is really after the kids have gone to bed.
Yeah, you did say movies.
Yeah.
So we're going to watch a little clip. I think it's one of your favourite movies. We're going to watch that and then we're going to come back and talk to you more about that.
Stay on or get off.
Get off.
So, guys, that was one of Yasmin's favourite movies. Am I right? One of your top 3, actually.
Yeah, one of my top 3, yeah.
What's the other 2?
The Goonies and Law Abiding Citizen.
We're going to talk about Speed. Why is that your favourite movie?
I watched it so many times, just the storyline. I don't want to give any away for those that haven't watched it, but definitely you don't get bored of it. It's got so much in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's plot twists and stuff, so you can watch it so many times, Every time you watch it, you see a different part, like, oh, okay.
It's a bit of an action genre.
Yeah. Action,
so you like action movies?
Yeah, I like everything, comedy, action, anything that a bit emotional. Sometimes I'll cry, sometimes I'll laugh, anything, yeah.
I love a good emotional, like a very romantic movie. But action movies, obviously, that's your genre.
Yeah.
Personality, I can see it with your profession. So what character really kind of, really resembles you from Speed?
Speed, I will just go with Sandra Bullock.
What do you see her like in her character in Speed that kind of resembles your personality or?
Oh God, that's a hard one actually. She actually isn't that much. She's more. She started off a bit shy.
Yeah.
So I think sometimes I am a bit shy, but then when she got to what she needed to do, she did it.
Yeah.
So I think I will go with that. Yeah, she's not too much. She's an introvert, but then also an extrovert, if that makes sense.
Oh, would you say you're an introvert?
A lot of people think that when they meet me, a lot of people, oh my God, she's really shy. I'm one of those that will be the first to enter somewhere just because I don't want to be the person walking in and everyone stares at me. I hate all the attention sort of thing. So you'll see me always at weddings and stuff. My husband tells me off because you've got an hour. I was like, please, just, I don't want to walk in. I hate all the people staring. Just keep a bit. But once you get to know me, people are like, I'm not too bad. But yeah, I've gone better. I think I am a lot better now. But yeah.
Yeah. How many times have you actually watched this movie?
I don't know, as a kid, loads of times. I don't really watch lots of films unless I really, really like it. That one I watched, and I watched Speed 2. There's a few of them, so yeah. Watched, I think I would say about 6, 7, maybe more.
That's a lot of times.
Yeah, but it was out in 1992, so...
Yeah,
so
very long time ago. That was before when I was born.
Oh God, you make me old now.
No. Why would you recommend this movie?
It's just classic. I think you'll enjoy it, definitely. We just watch it, I think. Yeah, if you've not watched it, definitely watch it.
Have you watched it with your family?
Have I watched it with my family? No, I don't think I've watched it with my kids. But I've watched it with my husband. But I've not watched it with my husband. I might have to revisit it, actually.
Yeah. Well, that was Speed. And then you spoke about your 2 other favourite movies.
Yeah.
Goonies,
that is one of my favourite childhood ones. Every time I watch it, it reminds me of, back in the day as well. We just had that on repeat. I think it was on Channel 4 once, and that time you used to video record it, so we watched it so many times. Yeah, I love that one.
We're just going to quickly watch a little clip from Goonies, and then we'll come and talk to you a bit about it.
On Blu-ray for the first time ever, One-Eyed Willie's Treasure is waiting for you.
So Goonies, that was a little clip. That's one of your, I think your number 2 from the 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the genre is a little bit more family orientated. Have you watched this one with your family?
Yeah, I watched this one with my family. I watched it with my kids and my nephew watched it in Manchester, actually. Yeah, with my brothers as well. It took us back to our childhood, yeah.
Oh, that's so nice. What's your favourite memory from Goonies?
I think the favourite memory has to be when they go into the dungeon to see the Superman character.
Yeah.
I think that one was it. Like, we were all scared when we saw that character. So yeah.
It's one of those like movies, isn't it, that you just rewatch with your family every Christmas or something.
Yeah.
Like, you know, those movies that you just revisit.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and it's on Netflix, so give it a watch. Yeah, it's good, great. Yeah.
It's on Netflix, guys, so you've got to give it a watch. So with Goonies, the movie, with me, I always think like the movies I watch, it's because a little bit of my personality is all like, you know, like I'm attracted to that movie because of, I get emotionally invested in the characters. So with you, like with Goonies, like, do you get emotionally like invested, or because it's so different from an action movie?
Yeah.
So what is it that kind of leans you towards movies like that?
I think as a child, it was just kind of every children used to do that. There was a group of kids that went into exploring in a house, and you know, as a kid, that's what we grew up is, you know, going down the woods and finding things to do. So it kind of reminds me of my childhood at that. And I watched it when I was young, at their age when the film was made. That's what I remember. And I can remember, you know, we used to always go down tunnels trying to find stuff, you know, under, you know, near the trains and to check, you know, going for adventures. And that just film's just about adventure, and it just reminds me of my childhood.
It brings that inner child out in you.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And how many, like, do your kids, like, what, like, how's your, with you, like, the movies you watch and the movies your kids watch? Like, with me, I'm not so much of a movie person. I'm like a series, like Netflix. So what about your kids? And
well, they're series as well. I think this generation, everyone's in series. My kids love series. I think my son's watching the Stranger Things, the new one, so he's watching
Stranger
that.
Things.
Yeah, my daughter at the moment, because of her exams, she watches anything, you know, all these from Vampire Diaries to, you know, every time it's a new one. So they're more into the series. My younger one, she loves watching. So I'm mainly watch films with her. So you know, when it's my day off and stuff, well, can you watch a movie? So she'll choose, you know, and it's, you know, the Disney channel. Disney, she likes a lot of Disney stuff. So yeah.
We're gonna watch another clip.
Yep.
That's your. So we spoke about your top 3 movies. Law-abiding citizen. So we're gonna watch a little clip from Law-abiding citizen. Come back to you.
Hi.
Yeah.
Get that.
Go wash up for dinner, Pumpkinhead. Okay, I got it.
We gotta get out of here. What are you doing? Come on.
They killed a little girl there.
That was very intense.
Yeah.
3 different genres.
Yeah.
So what about this movie intrigues you?
I've watched it do you know, when I first time watched it, I had to watch it again because I was like, wait, I didn't get that.
Really?
Why did he do this? Wait, and I had to watch it a few times to get. I mean, the person behind it is, I think, a mastermind. I would say, you know, the director. It's just a brilliant film. I just loved it. Yeah.
What is it about this movie like that gets you like on edge?
Because I mean, I used to study criminology as a degree, so I like the crime element too. I watch a lot of crime stuff anyway, but that's got a lot of things that I enjoy from the crime element of it, why he did it, you know. So I just love that film. Yeah.
That's amazing. Honestly, 3 different genres. Now we are gonna kind of step away from those 3 genres. I'm gonna watch a little fashion show from Bangladesh and just see what's in store, what's happening in Bangladesh. Wow, that was beautiful. You know what? Bangladesh always amazes me. The colours, the textiles, it's just so beautiful to see. But unfortunately, guys, we're coming at the end of the show so quick. But before we kind of move towards the end of the show, just want to say, Yasmin, thank you for coming on. Honestly, it was so nice getting to know you. Before we do move on, where can people find you and see your journey?
Instagram, Yasmin Hussain 83. You'll find me, my whole journey's on there. If you want interested in football, even coaching, I support anyone that's interested in coaching as well. Just give me a message on there.
Yeah, honestly, I'd love to have you again on the show because there's just so much. And the more I talk to you, there's just so much to know about you. And I know that this isn't the end for you. There's so much more happening. Thank you for coming on.
No, thank you for having me.
Thank you. And hopefully catch up very soon. Now, guys, unfortunately, it's the end of the show. But we're going to be back here next week, Sunday, 8 p.m. But before we go, there is a famous Bangla song. It's called Olio Kotha Shune by Debolina Nandi. It's a famous Bangla song. So, yeah, I hope you have a lovely week.